Imagine a computer so small it fits comfortably in the palm of your hand, yet so ridiculously powerful it leaves massive, power-hungry desktop towers gasping for air. Apple has officially rewritten the rules of personal computing with the release of the Mac Mini M5. For years, the tech industry assumed that serious performance required a giant chassis, noisy cooling fans, and a power bill that makes you wince. But Apple just destroyed that entire narrative. They took their most affordable, unassuming desktop, shrunk the footprint even further, and packed it with a 5nm architecture chip that processes data at a speed that feels almost illegal for a machine at this price point. The internet is in absolute chaos over this machine. Budget video editors are ditching their expensive rigs. Software developers are staring at compile times in disbelief. And average users are wondering if they will ever need to buy a giant desktop tower again. But beneath the tidal wave of glowing reviews and hype, a massive question remains. Is the Mac Mini M5 truly the perfect, flawless computing miracle Apple wants you to believe it is? Or have they hidden some severe traps inside this tiny silver box to force you into spending thousands more? To discover the truth, we have to tear away the marketing jargon and look at what happens when you push this microscopic powerhouse to its absolute, crushing limits. The moment you unbox the M5 Mac Mini, the sheer physics of the machine seem impossible. Apple has re-engineered the thermal system completely. They managed to shrink the physical enclosure to a size that makes the previous generation look bulky, yet it runs entirely silent under heavy loads. If you are rendering an intensive 4K timeline, exporting thousands of high-resolution photos, or running complex coding scripts, you don't hear a single whistle from a fan. It sits on your desk like a silent, matte aluminum block, cool to the touch, while executing billions of operations per second. The secret behind this wizardry is the M5 chip itself. Apple's architecture has reached a level of maturity where the efficiency-to-power ratio is completely unmatched. The single-core speed on the M5 is so fast that daily tasks feel instantaneous. Web pages load before you finish clicking, apps bounce once and fly open, and navigating the operating system is buttery smooth. But the real magic happens when you trigger the multi-core performance and the upgraded neural engine. Apple built this chip with a massive focus on real-time artificial intelligence processing and machine learning tasks. If you are using modern software that relies on AI upscaling, automated tracking, or local language models, the M5 chip shreds through the workload like a hot knife through butter. For creative professionals, the Mac Mini M5 changes the entire economic math of setting up a studio. You no longer need a Mac Studio or a high-end MacBook Pro just to get professional-grade media engines. The hardware-accelerated ProRes encoders and decoders inside the M5 allow you to throw multiple streams of heavy, uncompressed footage into your timeline without a single stutter. You can scrub through high bitrate video back and forth instantly with zero lag without waiting for proxies to render. It turns a budget desktop into an absolute cinema editing beast. And then there is the connectivity. Apple finally listened to the collective screaming of users worldwide and stopped skimping on the ports. The M5 Mac Mini features high-speed Thunderbolt ports that allow you to connect multiple high-resolution displays,